As you can see, it's crap weather, but we're in lockdown anyway, so can't really go out, only for essential travel. So what we've done, I brought the bike, well, you know, I brought the bike inside, so put the light on. As you can see, we're in the warm. Ooh, that's nice. So what we're doing is aligning the silencers up in the correct position. I've cut the front pipe off in half and got the correct position there, but as you can see, if that was to go in there, it's that much shorter, or if you put that there, it doesn't fit. So I thought it was best to weld it there where it's a bit out of sight. So I have to cut that off of there, about there somewhere, and see what happens. Bolt that in. I've cut that bit off the back pipe. So as you can see, that's where it goes. There, it would have come to there, like that. But I have to align it up so it misses the swinging arm. So I'm going to get the front one on first, so as it all aligns up, and then worry about the other one afterwards. But, that's how far we've got so far. Oh, and I think I might have to change the shocker or the rod because it's too low. But we shall see how that goes. The lower the better for me, for my little short legs and trying to get on the bike. I might leave it and see how it handles before I do that. Mind you, got to get the thing running first, I suppose, before I worry about things like that. Anyway, that's how far we got so far. So it might go on this video, it might not. Well, it's March the 21st. Not done much to the project bike, but I'll show you how far we've got. So, the weather's been crap and we're still in lockdown. So we'll show you what we've done. There you can see I've welded the front bit of the exhaust. It doesn't look too bad. I think I've got the angle right there. I've got to weld that centrepiece on. Now I've got it aligned. What else we done? Oh, I've got a seat for it. And got this back tray. When I had the other bike, the original 695, I putting a helmet on, I take my glasses off, put my glasses on there, put my helmet on, get on the bike and drive off. And you could tell where I've been because a whole load of glass, a trail of cheap spectacles. They're only the ones close up for reading. I think I got that under there because I think the master cylinder might be leaking there. As you can see, I've got lumps of wood in there, because every time you come, the natural thing to do is pull the brake. Anyway, we've got that in there to see if it's going to leak or not. I've had it apart and put it back together, cleaned it and put it back together. So it seems okay at the moment, I think. Tank's on. I've wired up the lights, the indicators work, the tail light works, number plate light works. I might put the battery in there. I've taken the engine catch tank out of the way. You can see down there probably that rear pipe needs to be put in a different angle because it's just touching the swing arm. These little things are sent to try us. There we go. I think that's an ST2 seat. So I got front discs for it. But I'm just waiting now for wheel bearings to come. The wheelie bearings, and then I can put the discs on and the front mudguard on. Yeah, this is that's the park side little flux core welder that I use to put that on the front there. It's a big gobby, but it works. The first time I had it in the wrong position and I had to cut it off again and re-weld it after marking it. But this time I put it on the bike, brought the bike back out here, sort of lined it up and then tack welded it in position. You see, I think, is that brake fluid there? That might be brake fluid there actually. It doesn't feel wet. We shall see. Anyway, that's how far I've got so far. Gradually getting there. Gradually getting there. See, I think that looks better than that. What's all this here? Don't know what all that is. Dripping in off the thing. We're all set to go though, it fires up. Hopefully. Should do. Should fire up. I got the keys with me. Might do, might do. doing that again. No, I think it might be something to do with this switch. Or it could be, you know, can I do this? Pull that in, stick that there. Could be that clutch switch giving me problems. Let's try that again without pulling the clutch in. Well, there you go. We'll try that again. Balance that there. Pull the clutch in. Ah, frig. Well, there you go. Bloody clutch switch. And there was me thinking it was the injectors giving problems. I might just disconnect that. That would be my next thing, because I don't want to get stuck out in the wilds of nowhere with nobody about. Bloody hell. Well, I'm not happy with that. I much prefer that 695 that I originally had. Except for the brakes were nowhere near as good as that one. But now that should be cured with a 796 front end on it. Forks and discs. And it's a 696 front wheel and back wheel. With a big 803 796 engine in. But I was quite pleased with that. It's looks a bit like gobshite, but that weld, but was the best I could do, and it does the purpose. So I thought, I'll cut it off. I'll cut halfway through and just bend it back to somewhere near, and then re-weld it. But no, it wouldn't bend or break or that, so I had to cut it off completely and re-weld it again. So anyway, the Parkside core flux welder, it's not bad. It does the trick. But, that's about it. That's as far as I've got. And of course, if the lockdown eases in a couple of weeks' time, I shall be out on that one. And I forget about this one for a while. But I think that looks quite good. We'll see how we go. Hopefully my friend will have his SV on the road this year instead of his Ducati, and we can get going out to places together. Because I lost confidence with this one. When you get miles away from anywhere and it starts playing up like that, won't start, even though the battery's fully charged and you've just done like 150 mile run and the bloody thing won't fire up. But that's interesting, pulling the clutch in and it fires. I shall have to remember that. Always pull clutch in. Anyway, take the key out, lock it up. There we go. Yes, front mudguard will be the same as that one. I've got a white mudguard to put on. As I say, I'll get the wheel bearings done first anyway. Wheel bearings done, discs on, brake and clutch, master cylinders to be sorted. Maybe a new switch. I've just cobbled that one on to see if things work. Almost looking like a proper bike now. Anyway, that was just a quick update on how far we've got. And the belt's broken from the lathe, which is a bit of a pain. I'll have to get some more. And the next thing, I suppose, is find a good route for the wiring and everything clipped in, and then see if it starts. Anyway, I shall leave you there, and I will keep you updated. I fired the mower up the other day after it being stood all day, all winter. What are you up to? Hey, Radley? Wait, what you doing? What you eating? Something you shouldn't. Hey, you eating something you shouldn't? You're bad. Bad lad, Rad. No good wagging your tail. Ooh. No, it's not. You can stay out. Summer look. It's about as best. It's about as good as it gets. Isn't it? It's about as good as it gets.